Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Theo from Marimba Pop, and today we're breaking down my cover song of Pienso en tu Mirá by Rosalía. Let's get into it. So let's talk about the song and Rosalía first. So Rosalía has been one of my favorite artists for the past couple years. Her voice is like sexy and real and raw, but it's also very sweet and like soothing. It's really interesting. Her music and the production is just, it's very emotional and beautiful, but also just like very subtle and like gut wrenching. It's very emotional. And the reason why it's emotional is because her last album that this song is on, the album is called El Mal Querer. The whole album is based on this book from the 13th century. And it talks about this broken marriage where the woman gets like abused and thrown in captivity. And the whole story is that she finds the strength and fights back and gets free. So as you can tell, it's very emotional. Each song on the album is a chapter in the book. And wow, it is beautifully well done. Props to the producers and all the people on that record and Rosalía. It's been one of my favorite albums for a long time. And I listen to it probably at least once a week, maybe a few times a month. So yeah, it's really that good. So let's get into my cover, which is basically the same. And first, let's talk about the rhythms, right? So a lot of Rosalía's music is mixing like flamenco melodies and rhythms with like modern trap bass and production techniques, drums, all that stuff. So it's a really cool mix. So let's talk about the rhythm on this song. Let's listen first, just so you can get a sense of it. All right. Can anyone tell me what beat is it? Like how many beats in a measure? So it's in 6, but we don't count it directly in 6. We count 3/3 and 4/2, right? So 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1, right? So that is the verse, and during the chorus they actually do one full one and then one where they take off the last 2. So let's just play that really quickly so you can get a sense of that. So it kind of like ends a little bit early. It's really cool. So this whole week I was kind of listening to a bunch of more flamenco music that my cousin told me to listen to. And I heard this rhythm all throughout that music. So this rhythm is very prevalent in a lot of flamenco music. And it's very cool. Back when I was working on cruise ships, I was playing drums on cruise ships. And this flamenco dancing group came. And it was really cool because they had cajones, they had castanets, and their dancing is so rhythmic. And as a percussionist, it was just really awesome to think that dancing movement can be so ingrained with what I do, playing rhythms. So I think that's cool. So you can actually see I played cajon on this record. So let's just hear that. Pretty cool, right? And then I did 2 sections of claps where one is all the way to the left, one is all the way to the right. Let's hear that. So then I added a kick sample. I added this weird kind of noise sample on top, and then a tambourine. So let's hear how that all sounds together. Pretty cool, right? And then I have these little fills here that I actually recorded myself on conga. Let's hear them. Kind of subtle. Let's hear this one. Let's see what the threshold is all the way down there. And then I took out a lot of the highs and the middles. If you want to hear what it sounds like without that, let's hear it. Pretty cool. Cool little conga fill. Before we go on, I wanted to ask you to join my email list in the link below. I'm going to email you about once a week, and what you get is exclusive content and music never before heard. You're going to hear music before anyone else on social media. You're going to get some free giveaways. You're going to get some life updates with me. I think that's pretty cool. And just kind of, I'm going to teach you more about marimba and the history, and maybe some like other cool musicians that are playing similar stuff to me. So please, I would love to see you in there. And that's really why I play and like make this music for you. So yeah, that would be great. All right, so let's get back into the music. Let's go over these chords. So in the beginning, we first hear these chords. Right, so you can see these chords have a lot of chorus on them, kind of make them a little bit wide and airy. I have a lot of reverb on there and a delay. So this is something you can see that this is from my Coldplay cover. So I just kind of kept that preset. That's one of my favorite. And you can see these chords come back for every verse. But you see that there's not really chords for the pre and the chorus. Those are just melody parts. So that's kind of an interesting technique that they do. On the verse, we also have this interesting, like in the original song, they were like haze. I just did like a loud double octave up top, right? And then they have this humming line. So she's like humming this beautiful melody, and it comes in at the very end, but it also comes in at the second half of the verse, this right here. Right, so I like totally put a ton of reverb on that. There's a little bit of chorus. There's a saturator to just make it like kind of otherworldly. So that was pretty cool. So now let's get into the chorus. So the chorus, the melody is kind of a call and response. The first part, the call, is like these gang vocals where there's a lot of voices. So I did double octaves for that. Gang voices, but they're only on one note. They're not on like harmonies or anything. The response has harmony. So it's kind of like a low, like gang vocal big, and then a little bit of response up high. La, 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 la. Let's hear it. Right? So it's beautiful. Right? So it's like pardon my singing. And then another big part of the pre-chorus and chorus is the bass, since there's no other chords. And that's where the like 808 subby kind of trap stuff comes in. So you can see that in the, well, let's look at the verse first. It's really just whole notes here, long notes. Right, and then for the pre-chorus, it starts to get a little bit busier, kind of going with the rhythm of the percussion. And then the chorus is just full-on rhythms. It's on the downbeats, at the pickup to each beat. So let's listen to that. Very cool. So I hope this video was helpful to you, or just kind of shone a light on how I make my songs and my videos. If you have any questions, please comment, and just comment what you found most helpful or most interesting. That would be really cool to hear from you. And if you liked the video or you didn't like it, hit the like or the unlike button, and hit subscribe, hit the notification button so you get updates whenever I update a new video or anything else. And if you want to hear the original song, go to Rosalia's page. If you want to hear the cover song that I did with this song, check it out on my page. I'll link it below. And thank you for watching. And I would love to see you on my email list, on Instagram, or right back here on YouTube for my next video. See you later.